beef pie, but we're gonna spin it and we're gonna use some pickled walnuts. First job, we need to get this this beef, which is diced chuck, marinated in this Guinness. So that goes in there, and then so it's a steak and ale pie, but we're just sort of funking it up a little bit, and that needs to go into the fridge for a minimum an hour. Overnight is wicked, but if you against time, don't worry about it. So I'm going to pop that in the fridge. You know how we feel if you're a regular watcher of our videos. We're not particularly fond of making puff pastry. We just buy it. I'm not even going to roll these either. Lose those end bits. So we'll do 4. Then we'll make some lovely mashed potatoes as well to go with it. That goes onto a baking sheet. Right, so an egg. And I want to just glaze that pastry because we want it to look delicious. And then just on top like so. That goes into the oven, 12 minutes. Butter in the pot, and then we've got our streaky bacon. So our beef has been marinated in that Guinness for about an hour. So we'll just get these browned off. So butter, and you can always add a dash of oil as well so that butter doesn't burn. So this is going to be braising for a couple of hours. So we want the onions to be not super fine. You know, we still want them to have texture. Right, so garlic, do it however you want it. I'm just going to put mine through a crusher. Just a couple of cloves. Right. Now we've got them nice and browned. Or at least they're not actually brown, they've just got a nice bit. They've gone translucent. That's the word. Get some oil in there. Dig. Drain that beef off of the Guinness. Get that in there. Salt and pepper, standard. And then this is the trick that I'm going to use. This stops the spread of smoke in the studio and thus will prevent the fire alarm from going off. Okay, so that beef is lovely, lovely and brown. Come take a look. I'm just going to use a little bit of this Guinness just to deglaze the bottom. So I want to get all that lovely flavour off the bottom of that pan. Then we go in with our onions, garlic and bacon. It's nice that, man. 2 tablespoons of flour. That's going to help thicken the sauce. So fold all that in. We go in with the rest of our Guinness marinade. Port. Oh, sweet port. Get a good glug of that in. Right, so puff pastry lids. Done, nice and risen, beautiful. One side. Drop our oven. So 130. We've got our lid on our stew. That goes into the oven for 2 hours. Join us back here in 2 hours. So that's been braising for what feels like 19 hours, but actually just 2.5 hours. Come and have a look. So we're going to use some of this liquor from the pickled walnuts. So cut these into quarters if they're nice and big, and then they just go in. So occasionally you'll get that smoothness of the beef and the sweetness, and then you'll just get that tangy sharpness of that pickled walnut. And then just to finish it off, a nice handful of flat leaf parsley. Beautiful. And then we've got some mashed potato here. Bit of olive oil, because I love olive oil mashed potato. It's really homely, this. There you go, look at that. Straight out of 2001. Boom. Beef and pickled walnut pie with olive oil mashed potatoes. Recipe's on the website, check it out.